Bigcartel website tutorial for beginners. Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're having a look at Bigcartel and how you can create an online store and start selling product. So before we do anything else, we're going to have to log in or create an account. So this is what the page will look like, and on the right hand side you can either sign up or log in. Once you have done so, you will actually have to then confirm your email, and this is the page that you will get to. Now, this is basically the dashboard where you are able to change each and every bit of your shop. So I've already created a shop name, and it is called the Big Boy Shop. And here you will actually see all your sales, your visits, your orders, and how much you have made. But before we actually start making money, we need to load some products and complete our profile. So let's get straight in. On this dashboard, you will see that you have to verify your location and your currency. So depending on where you're actually operating from and what currency you're working in, this is where you will change that. So let's just go down here and I'll show you exactly what you need to do. So your country, your time zone, and your currency, that can be edited right over there. And once you've done that, you can just tap dashboard and you'll get straight back to this page. And now that you've entered those details, it will say that that is complete. So let's go ahead and add a product. So before we actually start selling anything, we need to actually have a product to sell. So what we're going to do is, on this page, we can say add a product. So right over here, you get a product name, and we're going to say a tripod for camera. And then right over here, we can put in a description for our product. So that can be as detailed as you'd like. And if you're struggling to come up with detailed descriptions, you can actually go into a ChatGPT tab and actually ask ChatGPT to write a description for your product. And then you can copy and just paste it into that description over there. So once we've done that, we can actually put in the category section what type of category your product falls in. And if you then say status, you can either say active, hidden, sold out, or coming soon. And that depends on what the product status is. So we're going to just say active. And then we are going to upload a price. Now, this category section over here, you need to actually create, and I'll show you how to create that in just a minute. So our price for our tripod is going to be $50, and we can say that it's on sale. Now, you may want to play around with the product pricing, and you may want to put it on sale. I will show you also a way to promote your products with this on sale in just a minute. Then there are variants. So basically, if you have different sizes, different colors, different variants of your product, you can add that in there. So you can just say add variant, and then you can add the name of the variant and what it will actually cost. And then you can add another and another and another as it goes down. Then you can actually enter your shipping detail here, and this is quite simple. So you basically just enter a country, and then you can dial in what it's going to cost to actually ship the product to that country from your location. And then if it is going with an additional order, you can actually add that in too. You can add multiple countries in here, or you can just say everywhere else, and that will cover pretty much everywhere else you need to ship your products to. Thereafter, you will have to comply with the US tax category. So depending on your tax details, you're going to have to enter those details. So your product is pretty much ready to go. the only thing we need to do here is on the left hand side, we need to add an image. Now you can take multiple pictures and upload them so that you can actually sell your product. Generally, people want to see more than one image so they can see the image properly, so they can see the product properly, so they can see it from a top view. They can actually see it from left and right. If it opens, if it closes, if it has other features on it, you can actually take photographs of it or obtain images with all those details in there. So that'll enhance you actually selling your product. And when we're done, we can just tap save. So basically, what you want to do is you want to try and enhance this product description and the image and the product name as best as possible so that you can actually see your sales coming from the product. Now, what you'll see after you've saved it, if you go down, it'll give you a product URL. So if you want to, you can actually copy that and it'll take you directly to that product. So this will only be available now once your shop is ready. So this looks pretty simple, and this is the basic outline of what the shop actually looks like for now. And we're going to change that in just a second. So let us go back to our dashboard and let us change the display of our shop. So once you're done adding a product, you can add another if you'd like. The more products you have on your store, the better. We're going to jump down now to design your shop, and we can actually design what the shop looks like. The first thing we're going to do is add a profile image, and this profile image actually needs to be less than 10 megabytes. So we're just going to go down here, and we're actually going to just use this one over here, and we're going to open that up. Now, basically, this profile image will define what your shop actually is. So I'm using a tripod because my shop is selling camera gear. You can then add a shop description. So it can be a short description, it can be a long description, whatever the case may be, you can just add it there. And we can just say a camera shop for all photographers. And then we can also link a website if we do have a website, and you can enter your email address there too. Once that is complete, the next step you want to take is going down to actually design what your shop looks like. So over here it says enter your shop info. We can do that later. And on the right hand side it says design. Now, once you go into design, there are a bunch of already made up templates so that you can actually just click and edit. So whatever it is that you need to edit, you can just throw it in there and change the details. So on the top left hand side it says settings, pages, code, and themes. We're going to go into themes and we're going to have a look through some of the themes that they have here. Now, depending on what you're selling, different themes will work better for you. So I like this theme over here, and we're going to just tap use theme. And there you go. So now what it is going to do is it is going to implement all of these elements into your shop. Now, what you're going to do here is basically change the bits and pieces, all the buttons on your shop and the text. You can change the images, and that is up in settings. So the first thing you can do here is select or drop an image to upload, and we are going to just select an image over here. We can actually use this image again, and there is your image. So as we go down on the left hand side, this toolbar basically allows you to change all the details that you want to change. So you can change the background color right over here. We can make that red, and your primary color, we can actually make that yellow. That's a fantastic color. And then your secondary text and your primary text, let's make that purple. And then you have the welcome background, so we're going to actually just make that a shade of blue so you can see where that actually is. Then your welcome text, we are going to actually just make that completely white. And the error text we can also change, we can make that a darker shade of blue. And there you go. That is basically your color scheme, and I've used different colors so that you can see where everything is on the actual page. Then you can change your font style. So this is your primary font, and let us change it into something that we can actually see. And there you go, and it'll actually implement that change. Then you can move on to your secondary text, and we can change that too. And here on your page you can actually see your secondary text. And then on the right hand side, here are your already built up pages, and you can just go ahead and edit each and every one of those pages as you see them. And when you're done with that, you can just, on the bottom over here, you can say discard, you can say exit, or you can say publish. And if you publish it, it will become live, but if you say exit, it will not become live. You'll just have all of your details saved. And when you go back to dashboard, you can set up the other bits and pieces, such as your shipping details and then your payment options. So when people purchase a product from you, they can actually have more than one payment option. It'll either be a PayPal or a bank card or a regular bank account to purchase your product. And there you go. You can, in a matter of minutes, have a Bigcartel store and you can start selling product. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave us a like and we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.